Is there anybody joining? Shall we wait or shall we proceed? Hello. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we can start, I guess. So, hi all. Good morning.
Good morning, all.
Yeah. I guess everybody knows like what we have here. So this is just kind of like introductory session on the cloud and the cloud enablement. So I hope I want this session to be interactive and not the one way. So please feel free to unmute yourself whenever you have doubt and interrupt me, so that instead of carrying the doubt all the way around to the end of the session, um, you can better to clear that doubt at that moment, so that the next topic or the next lines that will be easy for catch up on the go. Okay. So yeah. So without further delay, so I would like to start. So I have a simple agenda. Maybe I just have a one slide, one PPT. Maybe I can, I mean, no need to share and all. Basically, yeah, but I can share if you want. So the agenda is there are only two things: why cloud and what is there for me. Maybe I can just share a few things over there. So just for you to look up there. Is my screen visible to all?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Great. Yeah, fine. Fine. So there are no more complex things and no more technical words about the cloud and cloud functionality details. It will be just very simple preliminary things at the very first level. So why cloud and what is there it for me? So this is the second point is very important. So why cloud? It will be just give you the brief background about the cloud features and why every organization is moving towards. But yeah, so the second part is like as student level or at the starting level for the beginner, it's very important question. Okay, I know there are a lot many things in the cloud, but yes, so I'm more interested in how it is important for me or my career or my for future and all. Okay, so yeah, so without further discussion, maybe I would like to start with you people, I guess. So if somebody might be aware there, so what is cloud or why cloud? So it can somebody just put some light? It may be, I don't think about right or wrong, whatever you know about the cloud. So can somebody give some small explanation, one liner or two liner, what is cloud? Anyone can have anything. Hello. Yeah, please
Yeah, hi,
unmute
all.
yourself.
Cloud
Sorry.
is nothing but it's a physical data center. It's a cloud.
Okay.
Look
Yeah.
at
Okay. Okay.
there
Any other
are
opinion?
GCP.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, GCP, AWS. These are all cloud technologies. Azure also is a cloud. That's a Microsoft technology, Azure
Correct.
cloud.
Yes.
Amazon
Yes.
has
Correct.
Amazon cloud. Google has Google cloud. Everything has their own clouds to provide data to consumers or customers on cloud services based on
Yeah. That is
their
correct.
requirement.
Yeah, yes, yeah. There are many cloud providers. So out of that, like you have listed some top cloud providers, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, right? So they have cloud solutions, right? Okay, that is correct. If someone wants to add something more, like what is cloud or what is it, what why it is popular in these days, what is the importance of that, something like this. There is no right or wrong. Maybe whatever you know, right? That is where like we have here. So what things we don't have, we will try to uncover in the series of this this cloud environment or AWS session. So basically, out of that, right? You told like Microsoft is there, Google is there. Like I would like to add here is like we will focus more on the AWS or Amazon cloud. So most of the concepts are the generic one. They are very similar, but only the cloud provider has their own implementation for that concept. So we will go through the concepts one by one. But yeah, anyone wants to add something? Why cloud or what is cloud? No technical, maybe in a simple, plain English words. I guess everybody is good in English, right? So we don't have any communication problem over here, right? For the English.
Cloud. Hi, my name is Avinash. So,
Yeah, yeah, Vinay.
cloud is like a server where we deploy our applications and they provide the services to us.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
Mm-hmm.
we buy the
Okay.
services from them.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, we will clarify that. Okay, what is cloud and okay. So any so instead of like what is cloud, anyone wants to add some line why cloud? So if it is server, right? So, Avinash told like
Yeah,
it is
basically cloud makes it easy to access the data from anywhere in the world.
okay. Okay, that is also kind of partially correct. Yeah, no issues. Okay, fine. Okay, now with these things keeping in the mind, right? Like we will come to the conclusion or we will clarify these things. So how this is correct, how we can access the data from anywhere. It's not only about the data, but it's about the services as well. So someone will ask me, okay, you were talking about the service, right? I know data. What is data? How can I access the data? But I am not aware maybe what is service, right? And so basically cloud is also providing you the services. These services are easily accessible from anywhere. The data is also correct, but I'm talking more. I'm talking about the services as well. So what does service means? What does service means? For example, okay. So instead of maybe we can go with the technical, but before going to the technical, we can have some simple day-to-day solution or day-to-day concept of the service as well. Okay. What I can say, let's say we are staying in a society and somebody is providing me somebody is coming to our society and he is providing a water. So somebody some drinking water, right? Or somebody is providing the vegetables, right? So basically what does that mean? So that vegetable selling person is also providing a service. And what is that service? He is providing us a fresh vegetables. So why that is called, we are calling it as a service? I am sitting at my home. I don't need to go or I don't need to travel indoors toward the market. It's just a easy to access for me. So whenever I need vegetables, I will just come out of my home house. I will go to the vendor, that vegetable vendor. I will collect the fresh vegetables. I will pay for that. So, so what is that vegetable person is serving? It is kind of serving a vegetable service. So this is what is general day-to-day life service. Okay. So one more service, like the more accurate way, we will come towards the cloud. Just try to understand. Okay. So I will ask you questions. If everybody's clear about the service, right? So I will take one more example of the general day to light. Okay. Mm, so for example, okay, let's say there are four members in our family, and I or in our society or in our school or some organization basically. Okay. Consider it as an organization. It will be instead of family, maybe I will stick to the organization or some school, so that we can scale up to the cloud bigger level. Okay. So for now, okay, so today I want to travel for some business reason or so and so reason. I want to travel from one city to another. For example, maybe from Hyderabad to Bangalore. Okay. So uh, so what service will I be need? over there? Anyone can tell me? I want to travel from one city, from one destination to another, or maybe within a city as well. No issue.
Transport.
Correct. Yeah. So I need a transport service, right? So how that transport can be happen? There are many ways, right? Can you just tell me few, one or two, maybe?
Train or bus.
Train or bus, right? Yeah. So these are public services, right? Someone can have their own car. Is it true? Hello. Yeah. So there are three options right now. One can go through the train. One can go through the bus. One can go through the air as well, if it is long distance, right? And there could be some. We can have our own vehicle, own car, right? So tell me, out of these three or four options, given that organization, we are considering about the organization, right? Let's say we have a school or we have a small firm, right? Working on something. That firm have their own car, right? So out of these four options, plane, train, the bus, and our own car, which one will you prefer and why? Anyone? We can have a different opinion. There is no wrong, right or wrong. Please don't hesitate. Please pick up, guys. So that is where, like, we will come to the concept of the cloud. I don't think, okay, sir, this discussion is going in a different way, right? So we will come to that. So that is where I'm trying to relate you. So once you understand this day-to-day life concepts, right, it will be very easy to capture the why cloud and what is cloud and why the organization is, all the organization are moving towards the cloud. Anyone? Yeah. Out of these four, which one will we choose and why? Just in a one word, single. No worry. Yeah. Anyone can have a different. Anyone maybe. Yeah. Hello, guys. Please respond. Hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Eagle. Please pick up. Don't. Yeah.
Yeah, can you please repeat the question? That
Okay. I will repeat the question. No, fine. Thanks for asking that. Okay. So we were talking about the services, right? And someone told me, I guess Aditya or someone told, it's a transport service, right? We need to travel from one destination to another one, right? So in order to achieve that goal, in order to travel from one destination to another within a city or out of city, there are four different options I have. I can have. So since we are not talking about the family, we are talking about the organization, or we have some small firm, right? So that firm is having their own car and driver is there. So this is one option. I can travel with the firm's car, or I can travel with the train, or I can opt for a plane, or I can opt for a Ola, Uber, right? So out of that, which one will you choose and why?
Airway, sir. Airplane.
Sorry,
Plane. Through air.
plane. Plane. Okay, why?
Well, just to make it less time, we can reach in less time
Great.
to save the
Okay. So
time.
basically, yeah. So your concentration or your measurement or the important interest point of area is the time, right? That is why you
Yeah.
chose plane, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Someone else? No worry. That is correct. Fine. Nothing is wrong here. Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
privacy. Yeah, privacy.
Sir.
If we are using public transport, there is
Okay.
no privacy. Security
Uh,
purpose.
yeah. I don't get it, Bappan. So which one you have to choose?
I'll
Which
choose by
transport?
car.
Okay.
One vehicle.
Correct. You have choose your own vehicle, right? This is also correct. So
Yeah.
since you are more focused on privacy and like you have to enjoy your own personal things in between, right? You can go with the your private car. Fine. Is there someone wants to add something or fine? No worry. We will go with these two options. Fine. So one is one person has chosen plane and other one has chosen a car. Okay. We will go with the car first. Okay. Fine. So Pawan, given that right now just one person want to travel with the car, okay, Now due to the business reasons, now organization or our firm has decided, okay boss, now we want to, or we as a 7 or 8 person we want to travel because so and so reason. So in that case, now the requirement has been changed, right? So there earlier we were just one person was traveling to suffice the business need. Now due to the increase in the demand from the other end, organization decided, okay, 1 person or 2 person, okay, instead of 8, right? Let's say we have 3 or 4 people, right? We can accommodate in the same car, right? But let's say the car is small and only 4 or 5 people can travel in the car. But now the demand has been increased, and now we need to travel the 8 people. What will you do in that case? I guess the question is clear, guys. Hello. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I can tell maybe. Yeah. So what we can do? So if you want to, if there are 5 person or 5 people, and the people which want to travel, they are not ready to accommodate in the one car, right? So what there could be another option. We can hire another car, right? Or we can have a big car. We can have a big car which can accommodate the 8 people in the same car. Is that true? Hello.
Yes.
Right. So which option is suitable? Which one is the best? Can we have a big car instead of the smaller one, or we can have 2 cars?
Big car.
Big car.
Okay. Why? No
Much
issue. That is correct.
space is there.
Sorry.
Space.
Big car.
Instead of two, instead of two, there is a charge of amount buying 2 cars. We will put only 1 car. We can reduce the charge
Correct. Correct.
amount
No
of.
issue. That is fine. Okay. Now let's say, okay, now your organization is so popular, you guys are doing very well, right? We all are doing very great job. Okay. And now the whatever the 8 people are delivering to their end, okay, they are very good, and another end is demanding more people. Okay. Now you want to travel with the 50 people instead of 8. What will you do? Everything is correct, no issue, right?
By bus, by bus
Correct.
only. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we'll go by bus, right? So in that case, your organization will have your own bus, or your organization will um, uh, take the public transport. I mean, anything is fine.
Own bus.
Okay. Your own bus, right? You want to buy your own bus. Fine. Okay. Now with these things now given in mind. Okay. Now we will come towards how it is related to the cloud. Okay. So well, now we will discuss if you are trying to own your buy your own bus, right? But now, what are the pros and cons of buying your bus? Can you think of this? What are the benefits of buying your own car, or what could be the what are the cons and pros? Anyone can think of that? I guess buying a bus or buying option is depends on how much you are traveling. What is the frequency of your traveling, right? Let's say you want to travel once in a month or once in a 3 months, right? So there is no need to buy your own car. Boss, I just
Rental.
want to. Sorry. Yes, correct. You will
Rental.
rent it, right? You will rent it, right? Why? Why you? This is correct option, right? We are going the right direction, no issues, right? Because you are traveling
Yeah.
very less frequently, and if you are buying your own bus, there is no need to invest that money into the bus, buying a bus into that, right? So what you are doing, you are optimizing your cost, boss. I just need to travel 4 times, no worry. I can hire a public transport. Sorry, instead of public transport, maybe I can just hire a rental bus, right? So that privacy also will get maintained, and I don't need to invest more money into buying a car, because it will be dead investment. My car will be just standing alone there the whole year, and I just need to travel 4 or 5, 6 times in the year. So why to invest that money over there, right? So what I am doing, I am optimizing the cost over here. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And there is also one more benefit of that. Just not optimizing the car. So since today we have a demand of 5 people, since you guys doing a well your job, right? Now there that demand could be increased in the future. Okay, so there could be more demand of 100 people, 200 people, whatever in that case. So buying a car is not a good option, right? Because if they want to travel 200 people, you need to buy 4 cars. Sorry, 4 big buses, right? And you need to invest that much amount of time. Sorry, that much amount of money over there. So this rental option is the correct one. So whenever the people are increasing, what I will do? I will just hire 4 cars over there. Sorry, four. I will just take a rental on the four buses, and my purpose is getting solved, right? And it is not necessary that always there will be demand of 200 people. Sometimes the demand could be reduced and could be go to the 150 people. In that case, what I will do? I will just rent a 3 buses. It's a flexible for me. So this is our day-to-day life experience, day-to-day life example where we are trying to optimize the things based on few parameters. Okay, someone wants to optimize based on the time, someone wants to based on the cost, someone wants on based to the comfort, privacy. There could be different parameters which someone can optimize, right? So this is the same thing the organization are applying when we are doing a business. Now same things, same terminology will apply to the cloud. Okay, so we were discussing about the transport service, right? Now we will come, or we will discuss about the real life service from the software world. Okay, now consider we have a Zomato, or we have Uber and all, right? So these services are what the Zomato or the Ola they are doing, right? So we stick to Zomato. Okay, fine, no worry. Swiggy or Zomato, what service they are providing? Which service they are providing?
Transport, food
Okay,
services. They are
food
providing to
delivery.
customers
Yes, transport
food delivery.
transport of food delivery, right? Okay,
Food
now
delivery.
now correct. Now we will try to use the same terminology what we have discussed over here. Okay, so initially assume that when Zomato, let's say we want to build our own application, just we want to have our own food delivery. Okay, for example, we can say visual food delivery. Fine. Okay, fine. Since we are working with the Visualpath now, we will give some instead of fancy name, we consider just imagine. Okay, we have a visual food delivery app we want to deploy to the public. Fine. Okay. So in order to deploy that application, what things I will do? First thing, I will build my own website, right? I will host that website to somewhere on the some server. Just somebody told, right? The cloud is like we have a server and we can host our application. Okay. Now, so there will be some different parameters while hosting on the host. Okay. So in order to host your service, the visual food delivery service, okay, boss, how much customer you are willing to serve? Why I need that? How much customer? Okay, boss, when you are serving your application onto the so and so server, I want how much RAM that server needed. Just like when we are buying a laptop, right? We are thinking about the configuration. How much hard disk I needed, 1 TB, 2 TB, how much what processor I need, and what kind of RAM I need, and there are a few different parameters, right? Someone wants good graphics, someone wants good RAM, someone wants it for playing, someone wants it for study, right? So we are tweaking this parameter. So in order to deploy your visual food delivery onto the public or onto the server, we need to choose the server. Okay, okay. So I will consider, okay, boss. Right now in these days, I have this is just in the planning phase, or it's just an experimental basis. I'm not hoping more than 100 people because it's just a primary. Okay, boss. Then one can say, okay, maybe so and so RAM, maybe we can consider, okay, 100 GB or 32 GB of RAM is enough, right? Or it's just imaginary things. Okay, don't consider these numbers as a real numbers. Okay, or maybe 500 TB or 1000 TB disk space is enough to in order to store all these things. Okay, now your visual food delivery app is doing great job. Wow, people are liking it. Okay, now what happened? You consider it for 100 people, but your business is growing now. Okay, your business is growing, and now instead of 100 people, suddenly what happened? At the 7th day of your business started your business, people are ordering food, and uh, the whatever the capacity you have decided, that capacity is got exhausted. Now 200 or 300 people are ordering food simultaneously from your application. What will you do in that case? What do you think? Now your application is start throttling. Okay, boss, all the RAM is full now, and the disk is full. I have capacity to serve only 100 people. Now whatever the another 100 people, what they will be keep in a waiting, or there will be a delay in a response. Now your application will be shaking, and this is a good bad experience, right, from the user point of view. Okay, when you consider that, you saw, okay boss, now the more people are demanding, what will you do in that case? Just like we thought instead of car, we prefer to buy or go with the bigger vehicle, just like a car, right? Sorry, just like instead of car, we are going with the bus. Similar way, what we can do? Okay, now we have a one server with 100 TB of hard disk and 100 GB of RAM. What I can do? I will increase my RAM, or I can increase my hard disk. Is that true, guys? Hello? Is it going above your head? Hello? Am I talking too much? Hello? Hey guys, please respond. I think I just want this communicate interactive session. So if it is going above your head, please raise your hands. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, please go ahead, sir. We're listening. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So I was talking about the
Yeah.
analogy. Okay. Yeah. So instead of like we can increase that. Okay, increase the server. So what will you do? You will. So there are again just like a bus and the car option. There are two options. Either I need to buy that new hardware with the higher configurations, or I can rent it. So if you are increasing from car to bus, or increasing your capacity, so that is what in a cloud or we call as a vertical scaling. What does a vertical scaling means is that increase your capacity with the same server. So I have 100 GB of server. Now I will increase the capacity of that server to the 200 server. That is what we call it as a vertical scaling. But we discussed that instead of one bus, now the bus has limited seats, around figure approximate 50 seats. Now, but there is demand of more. I want to travel the 200 people, right? So what you did, you have hired or you have rent the 4 buses. Similar way, if in the server as well. Now you have purchased a big server, or you have rented the bigger server, but that server is also not able to handle your capacity, because your food delivery app is doing a great job. Your business is increasing. Now, in order to serve your business in a proper, well manner, okay, what you are doing? Now you are instead of increasing the RAM, what you just like a bus, now you will you will buy a four such a machines of a higher configuration, and they all four will be serving your business. So that is what we call as a horizontal scaling. So just we will take a deep dive into this concepts. What is vertical scaling? What is horizontal scaling? How that is achieved in the cloud? But just for the terminology or analogy for the real life environment, keep this in your mind, and how we are doing. So why we need a scaling? Basically, we need to scale the application, or we need to scale the things in order to serve our customers in a better manner. It could be any service. It could be food delivery. It could be online app, or it could be a transport service. Nothing. But our goal is to have a better customer experience in our mind. So every organization is focusing on that. If we have better customer experience, then only your business will grow, right? Okay. This is where, now I will come toward the cloud. Why I need a cloud? Okay. So we discuss about buying a car or buying a bus. So buying is not good option sometimes. So in order to transport the 200 people, I need to buy 4 cars. But most of the times these 4 cars or 4 buses are ideal or sitting. So instead of investing my money into buying my cars, I have chosen to rent out these cars. Sorry, rent out these buses. So that whenever I need, I will just rent that bus and okay, I will just pay for some amount, pay for use, right? So pay as you go. That is what the important feature of the cloud. Pay as you go. Whenever you need, okay, boss, I need a 4 servers. Okay, today there is a festival, there is a Christmas is going on, there is Diwali is going on, and that is why there are more number of people who are demanding my food from food delivery. So that is why my the traffic for the my web my web my application or my service is gone to the 500 people, and that is where I can rent out the more servers. But suddenly if that festival season is gone after 10 days or 15 days, now again my user count is reduced back to 200. In that case, there is not good idea to purchase that hardware, better to rent it out. And from where I can rent it out? I know I can rent a car because there are n number of service providers or the car or bus rental options are there. Similar way, in order to buy a new hardware or buy a new software, uh, uh, there are some cloud vendors. From there I can buy. Sorry, from there I can rent. Just like Aditya or Pawan, somebody has listed out. I can go to the any cloud provider. Okay, boss, I will go to the Amazon. Okay, Amazon, just give me 4 servers for a few days, and once I done, I will do the payment for that. And once my festival season has been gone after 10 days, I will give back this service back to you. So what I am doing, I am just paying for the use, paying as you go. Let's say tomorrow instead of 10 days I want one more day. Okay, boss, no worry, I can just update my request. I can pay for one, I can just pay the rental amount for that server, so that I am optimizing my cost. I don't need to pay huge amount of time in advance uh, uh, in order to uh, in order to serve the customers, right? So this is what the benefit of cloud. That is why we need a cloud. I hope everybody is clear about the first point. Why cloud? Shall we proceed for the next one? What is there it for me,
Yes, go ahead.
right? Yeah. If you don't want to speak, or maybe if you are hesitating to speak, yeah, you can just post your message in chat box. That is fine. So yeah, before moving, I just want one clarification, just simple yes. Tell me in a yes or no. Are you clear about why cloud, or it's intermediate 50-50?
Yeah, we're clear,
Yes.
sir. We can proceed. We can move.
Yeah, great. Okay. So what is that for me? What is that for me? Okay, boss. Now you are talking about the services. You are talking about the business. Okay, I am not a businessman. If I want to travel here from there, I want to go for the a tour. I don't need a cloud at all. I will go for the transport service. Okay, but what is that for me? Important for me, right? Since since now everybody or every organization is now realizing the benefits of the cloud, every organization is now optimizing their cost, and in order to serve the customer, in order for the happiness or the better servicement of the customers, now every organization is relying, or everybody is aware about the important. And every organization now, towards the end of 2025, around 80 to 90% of organization will be a cloud, will be operating their business from the cloud. Now what is there for me? Since every organization is now, everybody is now here, we want to do a job, we want to get placed in some better organization. I should be i should be aware of all these cloud concepts. Since if some organization wants to hire a person and they are working in the cloud environment, obviously that organization is looking for the skill sets which will be fit their organization needs, right? And since around 80 to 90% of organization are planning to move towards the cloud, obviously if I don't have cloud skills, or if I am not aware of the cloud concepts, obviously I will get out of the competition, right? If somebody is more aware about the cloud things, okay, organization will obviously prefer, okay boss, this person has a better understanding of the cloud concepts, and that is what my business need is. Okay, you come, and the person who don't have the cloud skills, uh, obviously he needs to enable that cloud skills, right? So this is the one important aspect. Another aspect is okay, boss, now I am little more a techie guy. I don't want to get hired, or don't want to do job in some organization, right? I need to set up or establish my own business. In such cases as well, as we discussed earlier, why cloud, right? Whatever the business I want to start with, instead of buying a big servers or setting up that big hardwares or big server room, I can just go with any cloud provider. I can just start with the simple steps, and I can just experiment my business over there. And if business grows, I can pay or I can rent more. So these are the two things which I can say, okay, what is there it for me? So, and there are many and more concepts actually from the cloud detail kind, I mean, cloud technical point of view. But I can say from the um, understanding or learning point of view, what is there for me is just a skill set. I want to learn how the business are growing. I want to accommodate with the coming competition. And yeah, so there is another aspect of that, is that when you are learning about the cloud concepts, right? So let's say I came out of college, I have just learned my bookish things, okay? What is database, and what is operating system and how it is operating. But when you are learning about the cloud, there are a n number of things we are learning. That is, one concept is design concepts. How you are planning to design your applications. And most of the college level things, or the or whatever, maybe the people who are working with the 2 or 5 years of experience, or the freshers, not 5, or maybe for the 10 years of experience people as well, they maybe not get more exposed towards the designing of the applications. When we want to design some applications, um, they will feel okay, they will get, okay boss, I'm just good at the Java, I'm just good at the C++, I'm just good at .NET or Python, and my boss is telling, okay, do this, and I'm doing that job, or I'm doing that task. But the design, I don't know. Somebody is designing it for me. So if you see, there is a big demand for the design or architecture people over there. Instead of that, just the developer, there is a need for the developers. Yes, yes, but if you have a skilled person, and if you have skills apart from the developing, or apart from the just language perspective, if you have knowledge on the designing perspective, and if you are able to trade off between the different applications that are in the market, uh, because they see, there everybody, there is competition. There are n number of application for the single, to solve the purpose. We have a, just like we have, right, we have a plane, we have a car, we have a train. Similarly, in a software as well, in order to serve your purpose in the software, there are n number of applications, or n number of vendors are there. You need to choose which one is better. You need to define which one is serving your priority or your comfort. Someone wants to optimize based on the time, someone wants privacy. We need to trade-offs between these choices. We need to stick that features, software features, to your business need. And that is where this cloud enablement, or the classes, or the understanding of the cloud concepts will help you to understand what is that application is actually serving, and how can I choose the better application, so that I can have a better business, or I can serve the better to my customers, or I can serve better to my organization, so that my organization will grow, and accordingly, as the organization is growing, I'm also growing. Yeah. I guess, yeah, that's it from my end. I hope I am able to deliver my message, why cloud, and what is cloud, and what is there for me. If everybody is willing to continue with that, we will go into the technicals maybe further, but not now, because I just don't want to this discussion, the primary discussion, to be to more technical. I just want this discussion to be more interactive, just to understand or give you a flavor why I should learn this. That's it. I'm open for questions now. If somebody has questions, please unmute yourself, or put your message in the chat box.
Hi all. My question is only this is one is AWS or AWS with DevOps. When you
Sorry.
will start the technical, this is only AWS or AWS with DevOps. This training. this course?
Yeah, this depends. Maybe we can ask this to the admin of the Visualpath. This is not this is if you are see, the DevOps is the one aspect in the cloud concepts. If somebody is aware of the basic concepts, then we can move further. So the DevOps is like little one step ahead than the basic concepts. If somebody is already aware of the cloud practitioner or the introductory things about the cloud, one can opt for the DevOps as well. But I will prefer not to jump directly to the DevOps. Just get familiar with the simple and basic concepts. It will be very easy to catch up the DevOps as well. I hope I answered that. I can see some messages over here. I only call you to discuss about the free time and to complete this detail. Pawan ready to connect Malati. You got Pawan, you answer, or I'm not getting what do you want out of these messages? Are you get answered, or you are still in a question mode? Yeah, I guess silence means, I guess I'm not able to understand what does it use silence means, right? So shall we call it off, or I'm just muting myself? Yeah. Okay, I can see one thing is timing of the class, right? Yeah, we can decide that. We can decide that based on the convenience of the people. We can decide. Okay, it's not yet decided. What time you prefer, Aditya? Maybe yeah. Would you like to introduce maybe yourself, or just like tell someone like, are you guys are a student or doing some job? Based on that, we can decide the timings. No worries. Yeah, if there is no question, maybe one can leave the meeting. If there are a few more doubts, they can communicate to the visual path.